Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Ticker Breakdown. What if you could invest in the plumbing of the entire crypto world? The one company that gets paid whether Bitcoin is soaring or crashing. That company is called Circle. They recently IPO'd back in June. They're famous for the USDC stablecoin, and they're one of the most important financial events in the political atmosphere. Today, we're going to do a hedge fund level deep dive to figure out if Circle is the investment of a lifetime or it's a disaster waiting to happen going forward. So what is Circle? If you guys don't know, forget what you know about crypto. This isn't a speculative coin. Circle's main product is USDC. Think of it as a digital dollar bill or like a poker chip for the internet. For every one USDC that exists, Circle holds one real US dollar in its reserve. It's designed to always be worth $1. This stability is why it's used for billions of dollars in transactions every single day. The big question, how do they make money? Well, that's the brilliant part about the company Circle. It's incredibly simple, actually. Step one, you give Circle money. Step two, they give you that money back in USDC tokens. And step three, this is their secret sauce. Circle takes your money and buys ultra-safe short-term US government treasury bills. And they get to keep the interest, or the spread, some people call it. With interest rates where they are today, this is like owning a money printing machine. It's a massive high margin revenue stream driven by US Federal Reserve itself. Circle's success doesn't depend on interest rates. Its bigger partner and its biggest threat is actually the US government. It's, going forward, the US government is really going to be the deciding factor whether or not this company succeeds. This is the most important part of the story. The entire crypto world is waiting for a clear set of rules for stablecoins. If Washington passes a law like the Clarity for Payment Stablecoin Act, it would be a massive validation for Circle. It would create a regulatory moat, a fortress that locks out less compliant competitors and makes Circle one of the officially sanctioned winners. But if regulators decide to crack down or launch their own Fed coin, let's say, it could cripple Circle's entire business overnight. This single factor, politics, is what makes this investment so fascinating. Let's break down the bull versus bear case. The bull case for Circle is the dream scenario that USDC becomes the official digital dollar for the internet. It gets used for everything: cross-border payments, big business deals, maybe even buying your coffee. Regulation becomes a fortress, locking out the competition, and Circle uses this trust to expand into a full-blown Web3 bank, offering new services and products. In this world, Circle is a foundational piece of the global economy. But there is a bear case, and we kind of just went over that, which is the nightmare scenario. Regulation could crush them. The governments decide private companies can't issue digital dollars, and the party could be over. The big banks, JP Morgan, PayPal, wake up. They use their massive resources to launch their own stablecoin and simply outcompete Circle. The ultimate risk, the DPEG event. Imagine a hack or a market panic causes USDC to break its one-to-one promise with the dollar. If people thought their digital dollars was suddenly only worth 95 cents, the trust that Circle has spent years building would evaporate in seconds. It could be game over for them. What's my verdict on Circle? Investing in Circle is not a bet on the price of Bitcoin. So I just want to be clear about that. It's a sophisticated bet on the future of money itself. It's a bet on the modernization of our financial plumbing, and a bet that U.S. regulators will ultimately favor responsible private innovation. The company's brilliantly positioned itself to be the trusted regulated choice. So my take is the downside is real. A single political decision could hamstring the stock, but the upside is immense. If they succeed, Circle won't just be a crypto company. It will be a core part of how money moves around the world in the 21st century. It's a high-risk venture-style bet, but one with a clear and gigantic potential prize. I would watch this one closely, guys. I think the upside outweighs the risk, in my opinion. I would only put in this company what you're willing to lose. I do think it's either this thing is a home run or it's a zero, in my opinion. I just think it's a big gamble, in my opinion. Big gamble. You are tied to the political landscape with this company because there's nothing stopping the government from just releasing their own coin, to be honest. But that might not happen either. So very big gamble, but could pay off huge, to be honest. What do you guys think? Tell me what you guys think about Circle in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have a good one, guys.